Increased seismic activity around the La Palma volcano has prompted a couple of landslide worries right now. The big landslide, however, not likely, but we will be taking a look at everything today, plus also the scenario of the big landslide. We've got plenty of footage. Do not want to miss this video. Make sure to leave a like as you are here, and also subscribe if you do end up enjoying the video. Right now, you're looking at TV Canaris's live camera on the volcano, looking like it is bubbling away some decent lava plumes right now. Just got word that 10 minutes ago we had a little bit of an explosion or a bubble up, so hopefully that will be coming up soon on the live cam so we can have a little look at that. But it wasn't an eruption as such. It's definitely a volcano that is quite restless right now and spitting out quite a lot of toxic stuff. So here's the latest satellite imagery around around La Palma. The island right here is the island right here, Los Landos de El Adrini, is the town there. And you can see there are some speckled clouds in the area which are going to be confused with the eruption and the fumes and the steam plumes. But you can see these little areas of stagnant cloud here, and that's the actual eruption itself. That's a little bit of gas and explosion stuff coming out of the eruption right now, and you can see it has been fairly consistent throughout the last 12 hours. The infrared satellite imagery hasn't really picked it up, but you can see getting a little bit deeper in the latest frames by a couple of units, so we are definitely looking out for increased steam contents in the area, which is definitely a sign that the eruption is taking quite a bit of a severe turn at this time. Sulfur dioxide hasn't looked to have really been measured in the area as of now. It seems like the forecast has for it to slightly increase as the eruption goes on. You can see the units going to be increasing over the next few days, probably up quite a bit as the storm the eruption does take place. This is fire intensity right now on La Palma as the volcano is slowly erupting, just bubbling away right now. It isn't totally active. It hasn't gone into a full-blown eruption yet. It is just sort of bubbling away right now. And the risk of that major landslide isn't super high, but it is still certainly there at this time. Yeah, certainly quite a worrying sign indeed. It is quite an intense fire, and it does stick out like a sore thumb right now on the map. And as you do zoom out, it's definitely quite a prominent thing here. You can't miss it whatsoever. Certainly a bit of a risk right now. The big tsunami that we've all been talking about, probably not likely, but we may be seeing some smaller landslides, which could cause some smaller tsunamis affecting the area. Let's go right now and take a look at some of the footage and the satellite imagery that we've been seeing from this eruption right now, and also a simulation of the La Palma volcanic eruption. Of course, all the credits will be linked in the description down below, but I would like to give a credit to you, Storm, for helping me find all this footage. Another little look at what's happening on the ground from Jose Padron. You can see quite a violent eruption by the looks of things. Plenty of lava spreading across the ground right now, burning that dead vegetation there, blocking the road. So it would be quite a scary situation on La Palma. The visible satellite imagery as well, showing that there is quite a significant ash plume coming off the storm, heading south with those upper level winds. So it would be quite an eerie situation there, especially for the island south there, getting doused in ash. And you can see that a little bit better on the visible or true color satellite imagery as the ash gets blasted towards the south and the southeast. A little bit hard to tell because of how poor the image quality is, but again, satellites aren't that good for the Canary Islands because of how misplaced they are, as per se. The heat signature as well, giving off a very strong signature of an eruption there, of fire or significant heat content in that area, so quite a serious storm eruption that we have here. This is a simulated look at what the eruption could look like. The massive amount of force coming out of an eruption, this would be a strong eruption by the way, for a worst case scenario, would cause a big landslide on the western side of the island, the weakest side, and that would plow into the ocean, creating a large tsunami. And you can see that right here on the tsunami projection. Maximum wave heights there, up to around 850, 900 feet, so that'd be a huge tsunami indeed, and up to 600 feet below sea level as well, so massive waves across the Canary Islands and also into Africa. They would be deadly, destructive, and catastrophic to say the least. And then after a couple of hours, around 6 hours or so, they'd reach the Leeward Islands in Canada and up that sort of area, increase in height as well. And then after around 9 hours, they'd hit the Florida area, the Florida Peninsula, with heights around 30 feet as well. So the eastern seaboard could be absolutely whacked with a very significant tsunami here, and that could inundate a lot of major cities. So this would be a very serious situation indeed. That is the latest that I have on La Palma. If you did enjoy the video, you can show support being a like. If you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. I'll be bringing more updates on this eruption as it progresses, and of course, if it does get any more severe, there will certainly be a coverage on that. That's all for me, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.